So, with regards to him getting closer to Carney, when he's talking about coming to tariffs, what are Canadians saying that Mark did to get Trump to feel more comfortable doing a deal with him than with Pierre? Why is he feeling more comfortable with Mark instead of Poilievre?
I think because first, Poilievre is speaking about, a bigger trade war with the U.S. Poilievre is the first one who said, we must impose dollar for dollar tariffs. And now Carney is going away from that. Carney and the Liberals did impose 25% tariffs on us, on Canadians. Don't forget the 25% tariffs that Trump is imposing right now. It's on American businesses and American consumers. They're the one who will pay for that. Our products will be less competitive, but at the end, that's American consumers who are paying for that. So what we did, counter tariffs, 25%, and that was a bad idea. I was the only leader to say, you must not impose that. We cannot win a trade war with the U.S., and that will be our consumers, Canadian businesses and Canadians consumers who will pay for that. It's another tax on Canadians. So Carney did impose that with the Liberals. But Carney said recently, I won't go dollar for dollar because he said what I'm saying right now, and what I said before, we cannot compete against the U.S. in a trade war. But Poilievre is more, he is more against Trudeau, not Trudeau, but Trump, and he wants to go ahead and impose more tariffs. So maybe that's why also Trump doesn't like him.
And isn't Mark's background was he with the Bank of London? Who was he with? He had a financial background, right? Goldman. Okay, there's Goldman Sachs, Bank of Canada. So he knows how to make deals. So maybe Trump feels more comfortable talking to a business guy than a guy that's a career politician like
absolutely.
Pierre.
Yeah, you have a point there.
Got it. That's interesting. So,
but also, Carney is the globalist in chief. Carney was the special envoy for the UN on climate action and finance. So Carney is a big believer in climate change. And he's a big globalist also. We must admit that. But yes, he was in the private sector. He's a business guy. So maybe Trump thinks that he will be able to have a better deal with a guy that knows business.
Does Pierre have a history of being able to make deals and be a diplomat and negotiate with others and get people from across the aisle to want to talk to him and get deals done, or no?
No, he was.
What is his biggest accomplishment? What's Pierre's biggest accomplishment?
He was a junior. Can you put that on, Pierre Poilievre? And you see, he was a junior minister in the Harper government. I was industry minister, foreign affairs minister. I was dealing with Condoleezza Rice at that time, and Poilievre was a junior minister. Look at it, Canadian. He was minister for.
Do you see it, Robert? No.
No.
Junior minister under President Stephen Harper.
Okay, minister for democratic reform. He had a little and junior portfolio. So he was not foreign affairs. He was not industry minister. Big portfolio. He was not finance minister.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find out what is his biggest accomplishment. Why is he loved by his party, respected the way he is?
Because when he did campaign for the leadership of the Conservative Party, he was speaking like a real conservative, and he was very popular, on social media. He's very good to do little videos, and so he was very popular there. And they thought that Poilievre is a real conservative, and now they're very disappointed. So.
Got it. Yeah, I just typed it up. It says, becoming a leader of the Conservative Party, 2022, 68%. Opposition to carbon tax, advocating for economy and housing reform. His axe the tax and build more homes.
Yeah, but axe the tax, it's funny because the Liberals and Carney said, okay, we will axe the tax. Poilievre did ask for an election based on the carbon tax, axe the tax. He wanted that the main subject during the campaign must be axe the carbon tax. But now Carney said he did it. Carney said, the carbon tax won't exist for Canadian consumers. And I'm saying, no more taxes, no more regulation. We must withdraw from the Paris Accord. I'm the only one. But the election must be on immigration, like you just show us, everything that this country will be destroyed by mass immigration. And that must be the subject of the campaign.
Nowadays, more than ever, the brand you wear reflects and represents who you are. So for us, if you wear a Future Looks Bright hat or a Valuetainment gear, you're telling the world, I'm optimistic. I'm excited about what's going to be happening, but you're a free thinker. You question things. You like debate. And by the way, last year, 120,000 people got a piece of Future Looks Bright gear with Valuetainment. We have so many new things. The cufflinks are here. New Future Looks Bright. This is my favorite, the green one. Just yesterday, somebody placed an order for 100 of these. If you watch the PBD podcast, you got a bunch to choose from. White ones, black ones. If you smoke cigars and you come to our cigar lounge, we have this high quality lighter cutter and a holder for the cigars. We got sweaters with the Valuetainment logo on it. We got mugs. We got a bunch of different things. But if you believe the future looks bright, if you follow our content and what we represent with Valuetainment, with PBD Podcast, go to vtmerch.com. And by the way, if you order right now, there's going to be a special VT gift inside just for you. So again, go to vtmerch.com, place your order, tell the world that you believe the future looks bright. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.